folks, welcome back. I'm going to show you a quick couple movements here on the battle ropes just to make it more fun and interesting and challenging for you here. So we're going to start off with a few different ones. Just the traditional up and down. Just come here like this. Just keep that core tight. Try to tuck the belly button in towards the spine. Very good workout for the entire body. Standing in a little bit of a squat position. Keep the core tight, knees bent, feet about shoulder width, and a little bit moving that apart. Alright, next battle rope movement I'll show you, they call this one a Grappler Hip Toss. This one's going to really work the side of the hips and also the obliques. So instead of a traditional grip like this, you're actually going to flip the grip over like this. You want to get a little closer to the anchor to give yourself some more slack. And with this movement here, you're going to drive with the hip and the oblique and go from one side, go to the other. Always keep in mind that you need to pivot with that back foot just to protect the feet, the ankles, and pretty much all the lower extremities. And it makes a smoother movement. So you're going to start here, twist that way, pop with the hips and the obliques. And always make sure to pivot. This one's a little bit more of a power movement, not as much cardio as your traditional up and down waves. So that's Grappler Hip Toss for you. Alright, so next movement on battle ropes I'm going to show you. This one's actually what they call split jumps. So if you start with the left leg forward, you're going to have the right arm up like this, and then you're just going to go in no jumping motion like this. So it's almost like you're running with the battle ropes, you're giving yourself a little bit of a resistance and adding a little bit of plyo. It's really good for cardio. Always make sure to keep the core tight when you use battle ropes. Okay, real quick for the next movement, this one's called a side to side. Keep your feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees. Keep the grips, your hands close together, and all you're doing is just twisting side to side, kind of like windshield wipers. This is really good at working the core. Always make sure to keep that belly button tucked towards the spine. This is really good for working the core. Legs are always going to be good for stabilizing in these movements. And I'll show you another one next. This one I like to call Sidewinders. Each side of the rope kind of looks like a Sidewinder snake. That's the name. So for this one here, stay in a slight squat position, knees bent, feet about shoulder width. This one here, this really burns the shoulders. I'm just going to come like this. Always keep the core tight. This is really good at burning out the shoulders. After a minute of this, you're going to have noodle arms. Another really good workout with the battle ropes. Okay, and the last one I'm going to show you for today, this one's called an alternating squat with up and down waves. So if you really want to get a good burnout at the end of a workout or an insane warm-up, this would be a really good workout for you to do. So same cues, keep the feet about shoulder width, legs slightly bent or knees slightly bent. You're just going to go and do your up and down waves. While you do your up and down waves, you're going to do a squat. You don't have to go all the way down, but you're just getting the idea of doing a partial squat while you're doing the up and down waves. So you're incorporating more muscles. You're going to break a bigger sweat. And unless you're Superman, you're going to be out of breath after doing these for even 30 seconds to a minute and a half. So definitely a good workout with battle ropes.